is an extra exciting day because we are, well, we're not really launching a Today's Special Value because we kind of gave you an early sneak peek just a few hours ago with Sean Killinger, and I can tell you that this brand new Today's Special Value is flying. We've had 6,500 orders placed in one presentation with Sean. Why is that? I know, right?
And I did wow when I put it on.
So Crystal was just saying wow is to that and wow is to how we feel when we stepped into these shoes. This is a brand that's 200 years old, and so I think what they've always done is really revolutionize this industry. Like, this is a revolution in comfort. This is the next wave of comfort. It's called Solevana. So that is the outsole, which is brand new and has its own Solevana foam inside of it. So that's one layer of like, wow, when you're stepping in these are so comfortable. But then you step on brand new technologies in the insert. They're launching worldwide launch exclusive to QVC. They're pillow soft technology, and it literally is as soft as a pillow. So every step you take, and even as you keep them on, they maintain this feeling. Sean was like talking to me, she was over on the other side of the set, like, I am losing my mind over how comfortable these are. And I said, I know, I think these are honestly the softest sneakers I've ever worn, ever. And you'll see when you get them home, I am so excited for you. This is brand new technology under their Cloudsteppers division. They have a Microsoft, totally perforated, breathable upper. They're meant to be sock-free, worry-free. Of course, you could throw in a light sock if you wanted, but you don't need one. The price is $59.98. At QVC, the price will be $73. When you feel how these feel, you will understand. I mean, the $73 price point that they will be seems affordable for the feeling that I have under my feet. Like, this is really a new elite level of softness and comfort. Now, your big warning at midnight, because I already have it from Sean's early launch, is that sand is absolutely flying. We started with 5,200. We're down to 2,500 in the sand. It will go, order it, and get it so that you can experience the comfort and the softness in that perfect neutral color. Here's your sage green. This is your light gray, and I want you to think of this as more of your elevated white option. It's light gray, but it's like a bone, very light dove gray. You do have black, all work shoe. If you work shoe appropriate, if you are that person that has to wear a black shoe to school, to work, or you have, you know, a grandchild or a child who does, this is so incredibly soft. They're gonna love it. I love this color. This is the light blue. That's what we actually saw on Crystal. And then up top, I'm gonna trade off into the taupe in just a little bit, but I wanted to start off in the sand. Let me flip this around so you can get a nice, pretty shot of like the colors of the taupe, because I just love this gorgeous neutral. And I think you can see that really soft microfiber upper well in that taupe color. So one more time, the taupe, do not wait on this sand. It is flying. Medium and wide, whole and half sizes. We have 2,500 left. True to size, this is gonna feel like it was made for you. Get your true size. Sage green, the light gray, your black, and then you have your taupe. I want to welcome out our guest, Sue Kelly. This brand, 200 years old, is 200 years old. We have sold over 3.8 million Cloudstepper shoes at QVC.
Yes.
I don't want to say this lightly that this is new technology within the Cloudsteppers, because this feels like softer than anything I thought. I mean, I'm not exaggerating.
I know.
This feels like a whole new wave of comfort that I'm experiencing in your first time creating an athleisure division at Clarks.
Yeah, you are as excited as you are. We are 100 times more excited at Clarks, because this is groundbreaking for us. So we are a 200-year-old company. We were founded in 1825. CloudSteppers came to us about 12 years ago. This is a brand new technology in that CloudStepper division. As we're looking at this, we have a great animation that shows you what is happening with the Solevana. We have a pillow soft footbed. This is our most elevated cushioning yet. Then we have our Solevana foam. It's a lightweight foam that's going to push you forward, absorb all the shock, give you that rebounding effect. And then we have this breathable microfiber upper that is just going to help the air circulate throughout. And what I really want to call out here, Courtney, is that we took all the bulk away. We took all the fuss away from this, and we made it exactly all that you need for it to be the most amazing comfort shoe for you to walk in. That's all it is. So there's not a lot of stitching. There's not a lot of bulk. What you're feeling, what you are feeling right now is, right?
It's like a rise of comfort, goodness, pillowy softness. The bounce that you can physically see it in the outsole of this shoe as well.
Yes.
Inside that outsole, because you're really getting cushion on cushion. It's always a layer story. But when I even physically saw what I was stepping into, which is a removable insert, look at it.
Yeah.
Let's just all take a moment of like, let's pause for the amount of cushioning. This Pillow Soft is not just like, oh, there's a little more cushioning. This is epic.
It is. It is. So we know CloudSteppers, we know Cushion Soft. This is more elevated than that. This is now Pillow Soft. So we're taking it to the next level. We give you a layer of Pillow Soft. You can see as I turn this around the different densities here. Then we added that Solevana foam outsole. So the Solevana foam outsole, really lightweight. I can press in here and you can see my fingers going down into it. Really lightweight outsole. Courtney, these weigh less than 6 ounces per shoe.
6 ounces per shoe.
Yes. Featherweight comfort.
It's lightweight. It feels like it's a part of your life, and really this athleisure division is meant for you to live. Walk the park, walk the dog, run the errands, go sightsee, travel, do all the things, and be comfortable all day long.
Right.
The breathability with those perforations that you see in that soft microfiber upper, that keeps you nice and your feet feeling good even in these really hot days all day long. So what I'm gonna do is take you through your color choices, because we have been really, really busy for these, and I'm gonna give you a warning on the sand. So the sand is what I currently have on. When we did our little early launch, everybody told us that the sand was their favorite, and now it is. And is this our most limited? This is our most limited option. We have 2,400 that is supposed to last us the whole day. It will not. We started with 5,200. So at midnight, this is only at QVC.
Right.
You need to click checkout for the sand, or you may miss your chance to get the sand today. I'm coming back with shoe shopping tonight. I don't think the sand will be here, or it'll be extremely limited quantities. We have the sage green. I love this sort of that coastal vibe of a color.
Yeah, definitely. And I just want to call out, Courtney, that we made the outsole on this more of like a mint green, so you didn't get that stark contrast.
They're very elevated. The whole thing is supposed to feel very like, just very chic, but athleisure chic.
Right.
The light gray is that maybe more elevated answer to an all white sneaker.
It is, definitely.
Light gray just gives you a little more polish. The all black, I mean, if you are somebody that craves comfort and you want it to be your uniform shoe, so smart to have the black.
Anybody that is in the service industry, anybody, you know, if you're in retail, if you're part of the wait staff, if you're a security guard, what have you, if you're on your feet and you need black, this is what you need right now. Our
light blue. When I see this color, I think about one of those fashion colors.
Yeah.
Goes with denim. It works, even though it is a color, the tone of it almost works like a neutral. You're just gonna find that it goes with it a lot. And then the taupe, I'm turning the table so that you can see the pretty side of all of the gorgeousness in the taupe. We have 3,000 left in the taupe. I will get into that one in just a few minutes.
Yeah.
I love this as a neutral too, because again, it just feels very like Barefoot Dreams, very posh, very elevated. I love that you did a true tonal lace with this.
Right.
Because you get that that feeling of a custom shoe when you put it on your foot in medium and wide width. Super true to size. You don't need to size any differently. But I wish you had feel-o-vision. I wish you could feel, because when you step into these, it's not very often that Sean Killinger calls to me from another set and says, oh my gosh, those shoes. And she was saying it because truly it's like a new level of comfort.
It is, and you keep talking about level and leveling up. So I have to tell you that we got the name Solevana from the word nirvana. Yeah. And nirvana is about finding that elevated state, finding that happiness, that pure joy. That is what Solevana was born out of. So as we're standing here in this, we're looking at our gorgeous models, we are feeling incredible. What I love, Courtney, when I sit down in this, I feel like I'm barefoot.
Yes.
There is nothing restricting my foot. When I walk in this, I feel the bounce in each and every step. I feel it in my heel. I feel it in the ball of my foot. There is a rebounding that is happening that is unlike any other.
Should we walk over to the girls?
Sure.
I know that they're not mic'd, but I want to walk in these because I do feel like this is the kind of shoe. So if you're walking a neighborhood, is this the kind of thing that you could walk the neighborhood in, that you would
absolutely
say hop on your treadmill?
This is the shoe that you are going to put on in the morning, and you're going to wear it throughout the day. You're going to wear it morning to night. If you're doing any sort of traveling, if you're hitting the amusement park, if you're going to hit the boardwalk, this is what you want to be in, because it's not weighing you down. It's not, you know, there's not any bulk to this. This is a single layer microfiber upper, so you get the really nice breezy feel to this. You don't get any weight. You don't get any stitching, and then you have that feather light Solevana sole, and each and every step we feel supported.
As you can see too, everybody looks very polished in their outfits.
Yes.
This isn't like the sneaker that feels very, you know, fitness looking and you're dressed down. This is really the professional looking when you want it to be.
Right.
It can go into the theme parks, and it can certainly go into, you know, your leggings and your t-shirts, but I like that it can also go into the nice restaurant. It could go into the workplace, and because when you feel this comfort, you are going to want to wear this all the time.
All the time, and that's what, you know, Clarks, we want you to wear it all the time. You know, we designed it very purposefully that this is our, you know, entry point into the athleisure world, but we didn't want to make it overly sporty. To your point, this matches back beautifully to Barefoot Dreams. This matches back beautifully to, you know, Kim Gravel's beach line. This is giving you soft, neutral palettes that are just going to complement your outfit. And it's not overdone. There's no neon stripes. There's no, you know, it's not overly sporty. It's just enough of that athletic look that's giving us, you know, what we want to look, but it's the feel. It's that Clarks difference. It's the Solevana foam. It's that pillow top comfort.
And you know what? If you have like foot issues up the upper part of your foot, bunions, things like that, I love how forgiving this is all the way around your foot.
Yeah.
It just feels good. And the Cloudsteppers collection is known for their softness and feeling good, but this is like a whole new, I don't even know what, it needs to be its own kind of category, because honestly, the softness here, and I was lucky enough to go to Boston to your headquarters when they were discussing the plans for the 200th anniversary. And they said, you know what, in 200 years to celebrate, like, we're gonna put our focus on comfort totally and completely, like moving comfort forward. And I thought, like, wow, aren't they doing that already? You know, how are you gonna, okay, like, it's just gonna keep being what it is because you're already comfortable. Now I understand. Now I understand, because this feels different. It feels in a good way. And so I'm gonna take everybody through colors, because if you like a great sneaker you can live in, if you like a great sneaker you can travel in, if you like to feel good and you like to feel good in the same shoe you start out and in the day in, you are gonna meet the Solevana. It's gonna become your new best friend. So I've gotta give you a big update on our sand though. At midnight, we have fewer than 2,000 to go around. We started with 5,200, and it is one of our most popular. So I don't know if this will be here in the afternoon tomorrow. When you wake up tomorrow, it may not be here at the end of this night. So you need to get your sand in your medium and wide width, whole and half size. The taupe is also very, very popular. And with this, the taupe, we have fewer than 3,000. So we're also starting to get limited. And with the taupe, you have more of that like mauve-y sort of neutral undertone.
Yep. I mean, they're all really neutral the way that we did them in the microfiber, and it really had a nice kind of muted color to it. The taupe does have just a little bit of mauve, but beautiful neutral.
We have our sage green, our light gray,